It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 16. Why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present? First and foremost, call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rahakwadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the Lord's elect, teaching in truth, sincerity, and diligence for the sake of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. Yeah, this thing that is to come is evil times, man. You see, bad times is coming to the planet Earth. A time where the grass is going to go down. You know, a time where the food is going to dry up. A time where war is going to intensify here in the earth. You know, a time of civil wars and race wars and class wars. A time where the National Guard is going to be dispersed in every major and minor city to control the chaos. You know, a time of sicknesses, a time of vulnerability. You know, and the so-called white man, Esau Edom, is going to come with a solution, you know, to all the frustration and all the chaos, which is going to be to present to you the micro C help, man. You know, and through your vulnerability, a lot of people unknowingly is going to take the mark of the beast, and you're going to be a slave to this man's system. You see? And even though he may present it as a form of relief, you know, or as a solution to the chaos that's going to be taking place in the earth, that little device that he's going to present is going to be the device that's going to seal you for destruction for when the Lord return, if you was to take it. You see? And real quick, I got a video, you know, to show pretty much giving you a glimpse into the intents and purposes of the so-called white man, Esau Edom, what he's planning to do with that sea help, man. You know, real quick.
This is a massive warning to America. Start preparing, because this is coming.
This pact that is now being accepted by 193 nations around the world and equally open-armed accepted by our current administration. Everyone, it says that this is the power structure, fully digital and maximized for the control of the masses. Everyone will be expected to have a biometric digital ID that marks them not just as citizens of an individual country, but as a global citizen. So anytime you hear...
Yeah, and that's going to be accomplished through you receiving that micro C help, man. You see, which is going to be a global thing.
Global citizen, or anytime you hear sustainability, think that this is an egregious thing that's happening at the level of the World Health Organization and the United Nations. Anyone that has a dissonant opinion will be labeled as misinformation, disinformation, or malinformation and memory hold. Perpetrators for unapproved information will be fact-checked and punished by the system, which will be operated and enforced by artificial intelligence. Punishments will include being...
You see, this guy already has a system set up for if you speak against him, you're going to automatically be punished. You see, and she's going to go into some of the things that's going to be taken away.
Locked out of one's bank account, being unable to make certain purchases, unable to get on an airplane, on a subway, drive on public roads. This is the future, according to the world's self-appointed overlords at the United Nations. These are unelected bureaucrats that are making decisions about our country, our sovereignty.
This is a massive...
Yeah, you think you miserable now. You see, you think you want to commit suicide now. You think you having hard times now. Just wait till they get implemented, man. Just wait till that micro C help actually becomes a thing in the earth and he's actually forcing you to taking it. You see? Then you're going to be in straight for real. You're going to be even more miserable than you are now, man. You see? And this guy's looking to have complete control of you, man, to the point where if you speak against him, he's going to cut your bank account off. He's going to cut off certain things you can buy. He's going to cut off your transportation. You know, people like to travel, especially Eve. He's going to cut all that off, man. You know, but yet, if you don't receive that micro C help, you're not going to have access to those things anyway. You know, and this is the pretty much the route he's going to take to get people to bend the knee. He's going to play on your flesh. He's going to take away certain luxuries, you know, and that's going to ultimately put people in a state of vulnerability where they're going to seek for a solution, man. And he's going to hand you the solution, which is going to be that C help. But yet, it's going to come with restrictions, man. You know, it's going to come with judgments from the Lord. Lord tell you how some people is going to receive a grievous sore. Boils on your hand. It's going to be leaking pus. Some people is going to get it. It's going to malfunction. It's not going to work. People is going to be dying from the radiation. All sorts of things is going to take place, man. Sicknesses is going to grow from it. Even when you look at Elon Musk, man, and all the clinical trials that he did on the monkeys, trying to get the brain C-hip to work, and all the monkeys that he done killed trying to get it to work, but yet now he's doing clinical trials on humans, and that same effect is going to take place, man. You see? And real quick, it's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie." And that's what matters the most, man. The end results. What you got to say at the end. Because right now people can laugh at it. Right now people can say that the micro C-hip is not the mark of the beast, but at the end it's going to speak, man. It's hard to tell who's going to win the game in the beginning. But as the end approaches, start to make more sense. Who got the most ball control, and whoever got the most momentum, who gonna win the game? You see? And the things that we're saying through the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, with Apostle Har on down, about the mark of the beast being the micro C-hip, you're gonna see that come to pass, man. Along with you other people out there that don't believe. You see, it says, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come." It would not tarry, man. Yeah, because one day you're going to suddenly see those chipping stations, in every major and minor city. You're going to see chaos. You're going to see the National Guard outside of them. You're going to see the National Guard directing people to them, buses, bringing people to concentration camps to get chipped. All these things are going to start taking place here in the society, man. It's going to be a great shift. Yeah, why has thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than that which is present, man? You stuck in what's now, but yet evil is about to grow. Esau Edom is about to present a device to you where if you don't know what it is and you take it, you're going to seal yourself for destruction. You see, real quick, this is 2 Corinthians 2 and verse 11. It said, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Yeah, because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, revealing his intents and purposes unto us that he has for this lifetime, that concerned the intents and purposes of the so-called white man Esau Edom and the devices that he was going to present in the end times, which is that C-hip, man. So we're not ignorant of it. When that thing starts to suddenly erupt in the earth, we're going to know perfectly what that is, man. And we're going to know to stay away from it. You see, unlike the 2/3 and the rest of the people who didn't believe, and which you heathens fucked anyway, but unlike the 2/3 Israelites who refuse to repent and return to the Lord, that want to continue in the ways of America, you going to take it, man. You're not going to know what it is, and you're going to seal yourself for destruction. You're going to take that C-hip, and the missile's going to come, and you're not going to be delivered, man. You see, that's just the end all be all. It says, "Let Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." You see, and I wanted to go into that word devices. Which takes you back to Strong's G3540. It says a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose, that which thinks the mind, thoughts, or purpose. You see, and this is the thoughts and purposes of the so-called white man Esau Edom to present, that micro C-hip to you, man. You see, that's his evil purpose. Because he know that if you Israelites take it, you're going to be destroyed with him, man. Esau Edom know the prophecies, man. You see? You go into the root word, Strong's G3539, it says to perceive with the mind, to understand, to have understanding. You see, to think upon, heed, ponder, consider, you see? So yeah, you even going to have Israelites that's going to consider that device, man. They're going to think upon and ponder on taking that device when that level of difficulty start to kick in, man. You're going to even have Israelites who know that Israelites who know what that device is that's going to take it, man. But Lord willing, those thoughts don't enter into us, man. Lord willing, Yahweh Shema shall keep us strong and steadfast in the doctrine, man, in which the Lord tell you not to take that C-hip. You see, because there's a judgment behind taking them, which that judgment is you burning in nuclear fire. Revelations 14 and verse 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. You see? So you take that seal to continue with this system, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Point blank period. You really can't dress it up no other way. You see? And this is Revelation 13 verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, and how he's going to cause you to take it. He's going to play in your flesh. He's going to cut off resources. He's going to cut off luxuries. You know, he's going to cut off your food. He's going to cut off your water. He's going to cut off your lights. You see, chaos is going to erupt in the earth. You know, you're going to be afraid. You're going to want safety. And he's going to present it to you. But first, you're going to have to take that seal. You see, he's going to cause you. He's going to cause you to bend the knee. He's going to cause you to make that conscious decision to go down there and take it for the sake of your own life. Your children, you know, your wife and kids. You see? It says, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man may buy or sell, save he that hath the mark. You see? So unless you got this mark, you won't be able to buy, sell, travel, eat, drink, you know, go to sporting events, restaurants, none of that, man. Save he that had the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. And you go into that word mark, it takes you back to Charagma. But yeah, because she was saying how they want complete control, man. And when you go into the word mark, when you receive that mark, it says, of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. You see, you skip down to the Strong's definition. It says it's a badge of servitude. So when you take this seal, the Charagma, Strong's G5480, you're pretty much saying that Esau Edom is your master, man. You know, you're pretty much saying that you're a servant unto the so-called white man Esau Edom, because receiving that seal, whether it's for you to eat or drink or whatever it may be to feed your family, you're pretty much a servant unto the so-called white man Esau Edom. It's a badge of servitude, and the Lord is going to destroy you for serving another God, man. Hey, the Lord said, put no other gods before me. You see, and that judgment is going to be you burning in nuclear fire, man. We know, but yeah, I pray that you was edified, giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rahakodash. Lord willing, in this video. Shalom.